Vultures Acoustic behind the scenes. So this was recorded in Sydney with a guy called Jaco Naudé, and he called himself the Poor Man's Steve Albini. Nod to Glassjaw, my old band, and of course Bob Marley. That guitar's an acoustic Steve Vai Ibanez. I'm not a widdly lead player, so I probably shouldn't have it, to be fair, but it's just so lovely. Yeah, so this is just me trying to shamelessly imitate evandando. And I think I do it pretty well. Oh yeah, those lyrics didn't make it into the final cut, I just realised. It's a whole different bit. I think I was singing about just memories. Where do they all go? Where have they all gone? So, getting high off the low, misery loves company. When you're low, it's easier to be low than try and get back up there. So I was kind of noticing I was feeling like a buzz. I was getting off on feeling shit, and that was just breeding more obstacles and difficulties and things to deal with. Oh, I sold a guitar. I shouldn't have done that. I sold one of my guitars to buy some weed. So that's what that's about. And then the whole paid attention to the space in between went down my whole meditation trip and just went into that world and realised that stillness was the answer, for me anyway. Just being present, not being stuck in the past, not thinking about the future, not worrying or doubting myself, and just really honouring that stillness, that space. When it falls apart, a quick sigh of relief was kind of like almost like a twisted feeling I used to have when things did get confrontational or fall apart, and it was almost like maybe just exciting or feeling like I was living on the edge. I don't know, just drama, just so much drama. And that all started to dissolve the more I started to go the other way, and that's what the whole book reference is that pops up. But yeah, to start again, that's the whole message. It's a blank canvas, and you can just reinvent yourself, reinvent whatever you're doing, let go of what you did. There's just something so liberating. This is Leeds. That might as well have been me a million nights. Stumbling, trying to find people, just being a drunk mess. I needed some lyrics for this middle bit, and I didn't have anything. And I remember watching this interview with Richard Hawley, and he said a quote like, "I got out of the car before it merged with the wall." And I was like, yes, that's mine. And yeah, there was a feeling of someone needed to put the brakes on or something bad was going to happen. And no one ever put the brakes on. And that's really a reference to some old friends that I couldn't quite help because I didn't have the capabilities at the time, and also to myself and for anyone else that wants it to. Quick fix dies alone was just a reference to that's what it always ever was with me. I just needed a quick fix. It was always about the sensations. What's the next sensations? What's the next sensation? I want something better than here, and I want to be away from this place, or I need to get away from this feeling. Always just about the sensations. And meditation taught me to connect to that story, observing the sensations, whether it's something you're eating, drinking, needing, desiring, recognizing the space in between that desire. The desire will always come and go like the clouds. And I guess when I learned this sort of stuff and realized I had control over my mind if I chose to, that was just incredibly liberating and changed all areas of my life. A breakdown allows to break through again. Sometimes you've got to break down, you've got to hit rock bottom, you've got to go to the dark side before you can propel yourself to the other side. at this point, I have no idea how the song ends. Mani Padme Hum is a mantra that I have tattooed on my back, and Tom has tattooed on his arm, popularised by Brandon Boyd and Max Cavalera, and probably a whole bunch of other people too. Some people know what it is, and they know all about it, and they use it, and they love it, and others think it just looks pretty.